All right. What's up? Welcome back to the channel and the dopest podcast in American history. Your boy, Yusef Hood, Yusef two times, CEO of Hood Films Corporation. And I'm just hollering at y'all, just hitting y'all up with another update on that family that went through that situation where the boy killed the guy trying to attack his mother. Well, it's been some crazy updates on that. And the main update is that they let the family out because they said it was illegal for them to be arrested, being that the kid shot the boy, the man, because he was attacking his family. In the Illinois law is if a person is attacking another person, then another person seeing the attack can kill or use deadly force to the person attacking the other person, and that's legal. So they said it was illegal for him to be in jail, even though it was just for 4 days. So that's really something to think about because it's like, whoa, so these people was not illegal? They didn't do nothing wrong? No. It might should have not have been an argument and it might not have should have escalated to the level that it did. But technically they didn't do nothing illegal. They did the legal thing by standing their ground, fighting that guy, dealing with him and swinging on the mother and the boy shooting his gun. That was exactly what he was supposed to do. And that's what the law says. So it's just really horrible that the man lost his life, but he did attack that woman. And we all watched it play out. So he actually is with God now. And it's just sad that, his family going to be sad that that the boy didn't have to go get no consequences for killing their family member. But he did provoke all that being a man and then hitting on the female, just not knowing what is coming down the line. So he couldn't imagine what would be the results because as far as he was concerned, it was just his female there who would necessarily not be able to defend herself if a man wanted to attack her. So, he just basically was that man. And, I still say that she should not be arguing with no man, getting up in his face, trying to, battle with a man and, get your point across and all this tough woman shit. Because all that's going to do is get you hurt. And it shouldn't be like that. We got our own issues. That man probably had mental issues. He probably was dealing with something. We'll never know what he was dealing with, why he felt like hitting that woman in the face was the right thing to do. But it wasn't the right thing to do. And so that kid, and there was some rumors came out that the mother told the kid to shoot the witnesses or that the kid shot the man in the back as he was going down the street. None of that, as he ran out the store, none of that stuff was true. None of that happened. The boy did not continue to shoot the man. The guy ran and he got away or whatever, but he collapsed and fell. And the mother never told the boy to kill the witnesses. And when she was trying to get the gun from him, he wouldn't let her, but he wasn't because he wanted to keep killing people. He was just probably caught up in adrenaline and shock being such a kid and experiencing all that happening before his eyes. It's like, damn, I didn't never would have thought I would have to defend my mother like that. You know what I'm saying? It's really scary, especially for somebody that young. Because even as a grown man, you're less likely to think you're gonna be fighting somebody trying to hurt your mother. However, you will if you have to. It's just that's less likely to happen. You know what I'm saying? But it can. So that kid caught that situation as a child. You know what I'm saying? So going in the wrong environments, in the wrong neighborhoods and all that shit could be at that too, because she must like that little location where they went to go get something to eat from. But you see, it get wild out there on the street. And she sat right there and almost, I remember hanging a half a block from right there. My cousin used to have a crib right on that corner from that place. And, and right literally across the street from it. And, and so I've seen it, get popping over there. But I just didn't never see nothing deadly happen. That don't mean nothing did happen like that, but I never seen nothing deadly happen. But it just get popping. So you see, I hope that teaches her not to go her ass back to them spots because Chicago is different. It's not like the other towns. It's a New York of the Midwest. So it's a lot of people come from a lot of places here, and a lot of people that's black are locked in. They don't have a lot of opportunities. So people are pissed off and everybody chasing money. So you kind of just don't know who you'll run into when it come down to some kind of issue or scenario that could come about. You don't know. You can't predict the person. It's not like that's the neighbor or it's only 40 people or 6,000 people live around here. It's not like that. So the boy got out of jail too. He went straight to juvie. You imagine 4 days in juvie, it probably was not good for him. Even though they probably embraced him and understood the scenario, as soon as he settled in, it probably would have got kind of tough for him. But he escaped that as well. So I'm glad the prosecutors saw through that. But somebody said that they didn't check the video. The video proved that the man attacked her, so she should have never been in jail. She should have never been in jail. Because legally, somebody else can defend you if another person is attacking you. And they can use deadly force. So it's like a law. Do people follow laws like that? I don't know. Has something like that ever happened before? I just don't know. We got a first time with these two people. And I just don't want that kid to get teased that bad as he get older. I'm enjoying my smoothie, y'all. My smoothie is at the end, so taking the last couple of hits on it. But that's the scenario where it came down to that family. It don't look like they're going to face no charges. They'll be able to get on with their life. But they are suing for the little guy and his mother sitting 4 days in jail. Because if it was illegal for them, if it was legal for her and the boy to use the deadly force, then it's illegal for them to be in jail. So that means they're going to probably try to sue for the little time frame that they was in jail and being arrested and all that. But it's really a crazy turn of events because the first judge gave them a $3 million bond, which meant you needed $300,000 to walk out. So that meant they was going to be sitting in jail for quite a while because it's not like you walking around with $300,000 to spend. Even if you sell your house, that's just going to get you out of jail. That's not going to get you off the situation. So you don't want to sell your house and now you homeless. You know what I'm saying? So luckily they don't have to go through none of that. They got a blessing. They should be so happy. They should be grateful to God. They should be thanking God. They should be thanking aloud because now they get to go live their life and do better and find a way to heal because they're going to need mental help because that was a traumatic situation. Seeing somebody die and you the person who killed them and it was self-defense. I mean, that's going to be traumatic for them people. You know what I'm saying? So, we resilient though. Black people outside Chicago, I know that pulled through. But it's just a crazy moment to know that they all ran into each other as black people a week after Juneteenth. And then a freaking shootout where somebody lose their life. As much life is being lost in the cities already. And now some burger and a Chicago Polish is going to get you dead. It's like, come on, man. Even though the food there can be good, I ain't going to lie. As I was growing up, I ate that stuff by the hundreds. You know what I'm saying? About 1,000 as I was getting older. So I definitely have had my experiences with that little place called Maxwell. But hopefully those people have learned a lesson about getting into chaotic situations. The little boy was standing at the door. So the mother didn't call him in. He saw all the commotion because the car was facing inward. So he just grabbed the gun and came in on his own. So with him watching the scenario play out, that kind of put the man in the scenario because he don't know that the kid got a gun. But just seeing the kid didn't calm him down. Sometimes that's supposed to calm you down. So having control of your emotions is critical as a man. Because that would have calmed him down seeing the kid. Like, well, there go your kid right there. Or even calmed her down. Where she said, I'm going to leave and just come back and get my food later. So we all know that none of that happened. But you can understand the point of if you're calmer, maybe other thoughts can come to your head to try to make you navigate around stuff. But as I said, nobody's perfect. Nobody gonna get all of it right all the first time. So all right, that what I had to say on this episode, and I'm gonna hit y'all later. Thank you, like and subscribe.